Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm dancing, feeling good. Well, ¿qué tal, familia? ¿Cómo están? So I'm dancing, feeling good because today I had some good news happen to me that I'll share with you a little later on. But also, today for dinner, we got some roast beef in the crock pot, which is gonna be delicious. It's one of the top dishes that Rebekah knows how to prepare and make, and it's delicious. And if you watched yesterday's vlog, I bet you wish smell-o-vision was a thing so you can smell dinner that's cooking right now, because my mouth is watering a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna be delicious, and I'm excited to enjoy that for dinner and also tell you about the cool, important news and opportunity I was just given today. So I'm excited to share that with you. But I'm gonna let you wait a little bit. Build up, some anticipation, build up to a climax and whatnot. That's how we're starting today's vlog. Me dancing, teasing you about the roast beef, and letting you wait to hear the news. This is my favorite place to vlog because I have this big window right here, and even with the blinds down, I get a nice amount of sunlight, and so I like the color it leaves. So, favorite place to vlog. Anyway, I wanted to share with you something I learned at church today, which I thought was very insightful and sort of changed my perspective on life itself. So the question that a lot of people always have is, what's the meaning of life? Like, what's our purpose here in life? And lots of people, lots of philosophies, lots of theories, ideas, religions, beliefs will try to answer that question. And what I believe is that we're put here in this life to be tested. That we're being tested. And so if that is the truth of the matter of like here in life, we're here in this earth to be tested and to be proven, then when we get tested by facing challenges or struggles or hardships, why do we complain? Like, to me, that thought, that idea of like yeah, we're here to be tested, we're here to show if we can keep the commandments, to help others, to learn, to progress. If that's the case, why do we complain when those opportunities happen? So yeah, that just made me think a lot of try not to complain as much. And when you don't complain as much, you don't tend to be as negative, and you tend to just, change it. Like, it changes your whole perspective. You tend to be more positive. I know that has to be interesting as vloggers, if you're a vlogger, to not talk about, what's going on in your life that's tough and hard. But I mean, there's a difference between talking about it and complaining about it. I guess when you complain, you just so much negativity, and then you just don't do anything about it. You just sit there, whine, mope, and cry, and complain, and then you don't do anything about it. So I think that's gonna be something I'm gonna try to work on myself. If I feel that I'm complaining about something, I'm gonna stop it. And I'm gonna try to focus on the opportunity, the challenge, the struggle, the difficulty, and see what am I supposed to learn from it, and how am I supposed to move forward from this, and I don't know, just learn something, get better. But yeah, that's what I wanted to share with you. That's what I learned today at church. It was a great life-changing moment and perspective, and wanted to share with you guys. To end on that note of what I just shared with you, I want to ask you guys a question, so you guys can leave me some answers and some comments down below. The question I want to ask you guys is, what do you do on Sunday? If you're religious, what church do you go to? If you're not religious, do you go out in nature? Do you go enjoy, nature, go hiking or whatever? What do you do on Sundays? I'm curious. I want to know what you guys do. Here's Mama Bear. She's gonna share with you what she learned today.
Why am I a bear? So in well, we'll start off with sacrament meeting. So in sacrament meeting, start over. I touched my nose, I noticed it.
No, we're gonna leave this in the vlog. So, we all have mannerisms that we do, especially as vloggers. And one of Rebekah's is her nose.
I don't do like the bewitched, like.
No, she doesn't move her nose, but she does this.
Anthony pointed that out, and now I recognize when I do it. Not all the time, but
No.
especially when I'm on a video. Okay, closing my arms down here. They're locked in place. Sacrament meeting, which is the first hour of church for us. We learned about the Sabbath day and keeping it holy, and the blessings that we can get from doing the right things. So, for example, going to church is really important because we need to partake of the sacrament, and they had some good thoughts on that. And then the second hour, which is Sunday school, I get to spend with the kids doing some singing time for my calling. And what they talked about there was doing as Jesus did and love one another. So we sang a bunch of songs about that. And then the third hour is kind of tricky because I spend half of it with the junior kids, or sort of like 8 to 12, and then the other half I get to go to class. Not even half, like the last 10 minutes I get to go to class. So same thing about the learn the same thing about love and Jesus in the third hour, and then like the last 10 minutes I gotta go to Relief Society. In Relief Society they re-emphasize the importance of keeping the Sabbath day holy, and they did a really cool object lesson which I'll be doing tomorrow for family evening, so stay tuned.
My arm gets tired holding this. It's like a infinite bicep curl.
Wow, for the 0.2 pounds. Yes.
Hey, the Canon G7X is a heavy little camera. Anyway, now that Rebekah's here, I'm gonna share with you the surprise I hinted because I wanted to get her reaction about this. So in our church, all the positions that are held there are on volunteer basis. So the bishop, even the bishop, is a volunteer. Like nobody gets paid for serving in church or holding a position, or as we call it, a calling. Because it's called a calling because in a way it's signifying that we're called to serve. And so yeah, we're given these callings by the Spirit, and the bishop then, you know, prays about our names, and then we get a cool position in church. And so I was extended a calling.
Kind of figured that's what your meeting was about.
Yes, this is all the talking I was doing, just to talk about this calling that's been extended to me. And the calling that has been extended to me, and which I then had to accept, which I did accept, is the calling of Cub Scout Master.
Aw, cute!
And I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing. But I'm super excited about it. I think my mom had this calling.
My mom did too.
Yeah. And so now I get to have that calling, and I'm excited because I haven't had a calling like this in a while, and I'll get to work with little kids and prepare them.
I think Cub Scouts are what, from like
well,
8 to 12?
Yeah, I get to prepare them to be Boy Scouts, so it's gonna be fun.
Battery's gonna die.
Oh no, the battery's gonna die.
Battery dies so fast.
So that's the calling I got. Cub Scout Master.
Cool.
So next week they're gonna announce it in church, and then I'll get to be a Cub Scout Master.
So are you allowed to say this on the video?
Yeah, should be fine. It's not like it's a secret thing.
That's true.
But yeah. So I'm the new Cub Scout Master for the Grandview 8th Ward here in Provo, Utah.
Yay.
So Rebekah pulled up the Cub Scout Master info from the site there. So starting with my early training here. Rebekah pulled up the Pinterest board now. I need to fill up my Pinterest boards with all these pins. I'm just gonna talk to my mom. She's done this before. Guys, so I got a calling today.
You do?
Well, yeah, I accepted a calling for Cub Scout Master.
What?
Cub Scout Master.
Really?
Scout Master.
Wow.
No, Cub Scout Master.
right.
That is so cool.
Hey, Mom, were you a Cub Scout master or were you Weebelows? Or where were you? Which one?
I was all of them.
Oh.
And see.
That means,
Pictures.
yeah, that means I can get badges.
Yeah. You get badges too.
Nice. That's what I wanted.
He's happy to get badges. Hey, you couldn't be a Eagle Scout because remember that you were like older than 19.
Well, no, I turned 18 that same, like 6 months later.
So you couldn't. So
Yeah. What are you doing, monkey? Yeah, I know. I gotta charge the batteries.
So, Daddy was asking like, you guys were in the hotel, and he said no.
Yeah, we were in the Disney hotel. Yeah. Hey, you guys. So you guys. I'm filming you guys. You guys are in the vlog, so you can say hi.
Oh, we're in the vlog. Why you didn't tell me? Hey, hi.
Hey, is this the original Familia Ambriz?
Yes. Hola, ¿cómo estamos?
Hey, you guys have fun?
Here's that delicious dinner I was telling you guys about. And we're watching our vlog, because that's what Naomi loves to do.